forgive others. Why should I? Why should I forgive someone who's been rude to me? Someone who has hurt me, or others close to me, or been violent? What difference would it make? What would happen if I didn't forgive them? After all, they don't deserve to be forgiven. Oh.
It takes two to tango, so they say. I've never tried it. And ideally, it takes two to get the full outcome of forgiving others. The one person admitting their fault and saying sorry, and the other person forgiving. That leads to real reconciliation. But what about when the other person refuses to say sorry or just never realises their fault? Can one still forgive? Or is that to let the other person off? This can be controversial. But it seems to me that what we can do is to forgive in our hearts, not holding a grudge and doing all we can for reconciliation. May the Lord help us in doing that, to forgive as we are forgiven.
Forgiving others makes room for something new. The possibility of a restored relationship or a good farewell to one that had no future. You'll know you've done it when you no longer feel resentful.
What is forgiving others? Well, it's hard. I don't think it's quite as hard as forgiving yourself. And forgiving others, we let go of bitterness. We don't forget that we've been hurt, but we let go of the idea of revenge or getting something back or being a victim. It's a much happier place to be.
So I've done a little bit of a re-edit of today's video. It felt like in the light of the last few days' news reports, having a light-hearted moment about forgiving others was a bit inappropriate. So instead, I just want to say a few words about forgiving others, about something we get asked about quite a lot. How do you forgive people who have done the most atrocious things to other human beings? From abuse to murder and everything else that causes real rupture and trauma in our lives. What about those kinds of things? Not just, someone stealing all the pens off your desk, Tom. Well, the answer really is with great difficulty. And if we go through our whole lives not being able to forgive those people who have caused us such harm, then we haven't failed. We are no less loved by God, but in forgiving others, whether it be a process or something we have to keep working on forever, is about allowing us to be freed from the harm they have caused us. Us holding on to that hurt doesn't hurt anyone but ourselves. And so forgiving others, most importantly, doesn't condone what they have done. It releases us to be constructive. Wherever we are on this journey of learning to forgive, of healing from hurt, and of letting go, we are not alone. We have each other. You can always come and ask us for help, and there's always professional help as well. There is no shame in that at all. You are not alone.
The Lord is my shepherd, He restores my soul. He leads me by still waters, He restores my soul. Surely in goodness and mercy